Well, we have so much evidence that, what Dr. J. Allen Hynek, who is the astrophysicist in charge of Project Blue Book, said. I recently met his son. He said we have an embarrassment of riches. So to give you an idea, we have over 4,000 cases where these objects have landed on the Earth and left physical evidence, and thousands of radar cases. Now, one of them is featured in the movie. The senior investigator for the FAA was called in 1986 when there was a Japan Airlines 747 going over the polar route. It was a cargo jet, actually. And it encountered one of these objects that was at least 3 or 4 times the size of a 747, moving in a nonlinear way. It would just move. It'd be in one position of the sky, one radar scope would be in another. He signaled to it, it signaled back. It was obviously under intelligent control. They scrambled jet fighters up. It was on military radar and civilian radar. All this data went to the FAA, and John Callahan was asked to do a briefing for the head of the FAA, 3 CIA folks, 3 FBI people, and 3 people from Ronald Reagan's science advisory team. When that meeting was over, the CIA said, this meeting never happened and this event never happened. We have so much data from this case, we don't want the public to have it, so they took it all. What they didn't realize is that the originals were still in Mr. Callahan's office, and when he retired, he left and gave them to us. Mm-hmm. So we have that. So a lot of people will be skeptical and say, well, where's the evidence? Where's the physical? Where's this? Where's that? We have all that. The problem is nobody has studied the issue seriously. And what we're trying to do is put sort of a snapshot together of the scope of this kind of evidence. Government documents, radar cases, photographs, video, testimony from whistleblowers. And the irony is, and one of the things I mentioned recently in a news interview was, the mainstream media brags about how, well, if we have a very controversial story, we need, at least 3 corroborating points of information. Well, the Disclosure Project has over 112 military credentialed top secret people on videotape, hundreds of hours, who do not know each other. There's no collusion. From different points in time, corroborating the same events. Everything from recovering extraterrestrial vehicles and bodies that we've recovered in ones that have been downed using our electromagnetic weapon systems, to radar trackings, to the apparent ET concern about our nuclear weapons, where Colonel Diedrichson, who we have an extensive interview with him. He was responsible for all nuclear facilities in the United States. He said every single one of our nuclear facilities had been penetrated because they were apparently very concerned that we could do something that could destroy life on this planet. And with us going into space, maybe we would at some point be an existential threat to others. So this is a very big issue, and we have credentialed people who were in the right places who have first-hand knowledge, not second-hand accounts, along with the government documents that corroborate it. So I tell people, well, what do you want? Well, someone said, well, I want a physical ET body. Well, that's shown in the film also. Apparently it is. It's certainly not human. And so it seems to be the hypocrisy of the mainstream media is that no matter how much evidence you put forward, because of the brainwashing of, oh, this can't be true, and this is all the stuff of the National Enquirer and tabloids, the attitude is, let's not even look at the evidence, my mind is already made up. So what we tried to do with Unacknowledged is in one scene after another, put in the testimony, the evidence, the data points, and then people can go do their own research. Don't take my word for it. I want people to be skeptical, since if you Google this subject, I would say more than 95% of everything on the internet on this subject is utter rubbish, complete rubbish. But the part of it that's real is mind-boggling, beautiful.